Greetings from Pennsylvania. My name is Emily Cooper, and I'm here to discuss this week's video blog, being a professional counselor yet having a Christian worldview. And as I read this week's material, I found that I most identified with being a professional counselor. And this decision was based off of the population that I have a desire to serve, which of course are women who are struggling with some form of addiction or another. Many times what I've found is that people who seek out professional help are in some type of crisis. And so my desire as a professional counselor is to have the ability to be able to go into that world of addiction and hopelessness and help bring them out into a world of hope and mental clarity. However, I can see that this would be challenging, especially having a Christian worldview. At any time, as a professional counselor, am not to impose my value or beliefs onto the client. So I know that I will have to continually be evaluating myself, being self-aware, making sure that I am not intentionally or unintentionally imposing any of my beliefs on the client that I'm serving. And I guess this is where the integration model comes in, because psychology and theology, like some of the integration models have been discussed, really don't marry. However, with the allies model, the belief is that theology and psychology can both have a place in the counseling world. And I do agree with some of that. I think that they can accentuate each other. However, I do think that there still is that fine line of being careful not to impose a belief system or value system to the client who I am serving. And I think that's where the code of ethics come in. They really serve as a protection, as a form of protection for the counselor, because there's a professional standard that is required for the professional counselor. While there's the faith side of a counselor's personal life, there's still that professional side, and the code of ethics serve as that safeguard as to how they are to conduct themselves in the counseling session and in the counseling therapeutic relationship.